how aquatic life and the waterways are going to be a part of the game.
Ooh.
So, boats. Right, let me get into it. I actually had some really cool people that actually live in Florida, and one person that even lives directly in Miami reach out to me in the comment section, and they mentioned that in Miami and in particular Florida, boating is a way of life. Like, people go out on the weekends on boats, they go on boat tours, like, the waterways do play a big part of the environment. Now, in the UK, this isn't something that I'm very familiar with, because in the UK, all the ocean around us is cold and rough. So, I wasn't really too familiar with how waterways and stuff play a crucial part to the storytelling of the game. But looking at the trailer, the fact that there is 59 boats, I mean, some loser counted. Awkward. But the fact there is so many boats in the trailer, and obviously there's a lot of airplanes as well, like pretty much every single shot that you can see the sky in.
Yeah, you're right. Literally every shot.
It's crazy. And I think that we're going to see maybe more emphasis on... I spoke about this in a previous video where I was talking about like the mapping project and how the GTA 5 map fits into the GTA 6 map. And a lot of people are focusing on the land mass. No one's really like shifting the focus to the water around it and all of those islands that we're going to expect to see around the bottom side of the map, especially around the Vice City Keys. Like, I think that area will probably be called like Vice Point or something. Like, but that whole lower part of the map where you've got the different islands and there's little houses on those little islands and there's boat slips and boat ramps and settlements and all sorts of stuff. I feel like a bulk of the fun stuff could happen around there. Like, I think you know, Port Galhorn's going to be great. Whatever, you know, Vice City is going to be amazing. But I feel like the intercoastal waterways of Miami. Look at me learning big words all by myself.
Intercoastal.
that part of the map is going to be important for the storytelling, for the experience we have. I know, me personally, I'm tired of the really blocky map structure where we've got solid land masses separated by some big rocks, then a bit of sand, then water, and that's it. Like, I'm just really looking forward to the way they expand upon that. And of course, in the trailer, we saw things like turtles, we saw dolphins. Like, there's all sorts of different water life, and if we're not able to scuba dive or explore under the water properly in a full capacity, they've definitely missed something. But I think it will be the case that we'll be able to explore the water. And also, like we spoke about this in the last podcast, where it's geographically located, Bermuda Triangle, there's got to be plane wrecks and shipwrecks under the water.
Man. It's going to be insane.
Yeah, there will be, for sure. I think even just because there's so many different bodies of water that, based off the map from what we've seen anyways, obviously we haven't seen, you know, the official map, but from what the mapping community has done based off the trailer and of course the leaks as well, it seems like water's going to have much more of an emphasis. And I think even also in terms of any type of, you know, like activities that we'll be able to do, I think there might be something that's going to be in relation to potentially spearfishing, because I know that in the leaks there was actually fishing that was listed. So whether we'll be able to do that or not, obviously we don't know at the moment.
I hope so.
But I think seeing that water is going to have much more of an emphasis, and you know, the Everglades, the wetlands, or just even in the Gator Keys, the Florida Keys, wherever, or just in the sort of surrounding areas of near Vice City, I think it's going to be much more of it. Yeah, it's going to be much more of an emphasis on it. So, what's your thoughts, Jetro?
Yeah, and I hope there is a lot more of an emphasis on it, because like you were saying about it kind of just being blocky and it's just sand to water and then that's basically it, Cyber. Like, I want the water, like, because exactly like you were saying as well, of like water in Miami is like a way of life. Like they go to the beach, they're always doing stuff. Surfing? Could that be an option? Surfing?
Oh, that'd be so good.
Come on,
We've heard about that.
Talk to me.
We've heard about that.
Surfing? That would be sick.
Yep.
But yeah, basically, like, well, one, I'm a big mystery guy, so like you were saying about the Bermuda Triangle, like, I would love to be able to go and scuba dive, find different wrecks, stuff like that. There was a lot of cool mysteries that you could find in the ocean of GTA 5. So I do think that the water will play way more of a role in this game than it did in GTA 5. I think in GTA 5, it was honestly just a filler to keep you in the map. That's honestly what it was there for. Anything else is just kind of like,
it was a buffer zone.
In Kyle Perico, you like scuba dive to the front of the entrance in one of the approaches.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and that was like that was like the most time, and I think they did that for the Humane Labs raid as well.
Yes.
And I think like that's basically the extent of like the use for water in GTA 5, right? So I definitely could see it playing way more of a role.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. Also, one thing I forgot to mention actually, just in relation to what I was saying earlier about spearfishing. Did you guys see that there was one of the new weapons, the spear gun? Did you see the spear gun that was listed as one of the leaked featured as a part of the leaked files?
So there's a spear gun featured as an item, well, a weapon item. So like, I think spearfishing is going to be important, but also as well, like in the trailer, the shot where Jason and Zero are walking out the shop, there's loads of fishing equipment, fishing nets, fishing rods behind them.
Yeah, that's
obviously
right.
It doesn't mean it's purchasable. If we've learned anything from GTA 5, like everything in the shops is just completely inanimate. But
and it's going to cost $150K.
Yeah.
I do think there will be some type of bait and tackle shop though, similar to RDR2. I reckon there'll be something like that.
That'd be sick. That would be sick.